Well, I think what a lot of people don't realize is because I was homeschooled and I was working on a TV show from a young age, I never went to, public high school. I didn't have my heart broken at like a normal age. My first real heartbreak was when I was 21. And so it came much later. And I think that that was such a, like, it just felt like my world was ending every day. I know that people that have gone through heartbreak know what that feels like. You can't even look at food without sobbing into it. It's a very formative experience, but I experienced it a bit later than I think people probably would have thought, because at that time I definitely also I shared elements of my life, but it wasn't to the degree that I did in Emails I Can't Send. In Emails I Can't Send, it felt like it was just like a big old band-aid, you know? And so I think for me it was really important to I learned so much about myself and why I fixate on people that, you know, aren't maybe giving me enough love, or people that don't see my value the way I see theirs. And, all of those relationships where you turn it back on yourself and you try to make it your own fault before you realize maybe it's a them problem, or maybe they're experiencing something that has nothing to do with you. And again, and all the like mature headspaces that you find years down the line, I'm still not there, but I think you slowly start to get to those places where you wish people well, you hope they're okay, you can acknowledge that in a moment you can be mad and jealous and angry and bitter, and that's real, and also get to a place where you have a tenderness and a softness in your heart, and you regret ever being angry or mad or jealous. But you don't get to see all those parts of a human being when you're listening to a 2.5 minute song. You get the little snippets of it. So then when it is something that the rest of the world hears and they pick apart, it's very easy for, people to label it or label you as one thing. But I'm really, really happy about the fact that, you know, songwriting is my vessel, regardless of if people hear the songs or not, because I'll continue to kind of work through those emotions and those feelings, and it just depends on what mood I'm in that day if I want to put them out there. But Emails was the kind of first time I felt really like I was able to be so honest.